Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. As you can see, I have cut up some more business cards because I have so many of them, and I did that off camera because it can be a little tedious. But what I did is cut the cards into rectangle or square shapes and then cut notches in them like so. Very random notches. Some are big, some are small. There's no pattern, no particular pattern. And then I started filling in the open spaces with this pan pastel. This one it's a medium, pearl medium black fine. So it's kind of iridescent. And I already started. I wanted to find out if I could do this without disturbing the masks. I wasn't sure if they would stay in place, so I'm just going very carefully. So I'm just dabbing very carefully because I don't want these pieces of cardboard to fly all over the place. Because I thought maybe if I use acrylics, it would not be a good idea because the acrylics contain water and they would harm the cardboard pieces. See, this one already shifted. So I just have to go very slowly and carefully. I'm just pressing down and dabbing lightly. And it's amazing how readily the gel plate accepts the pan pastel pigment. It just sticks right on. Okay. Now I will try to do some shading if it's possible with this. This is pearl medium white. So it's not just a uniform black area. There's like some places with like the silvery touches. Okay. All right. Now I don't expect this to be perfect. This is just an experiment. And so I'm just going to pick these off. And by the way, I did not clean the gel plate from my previous printing session with tribute to French artist, Belgian artist, René Magritte. There's still some traces of the blue sky and the clouds. I just wanted to see what would happen if I left that without cleaning it. I want to use the corner of the card to pick up the little pieces. Okay, I think I have them all. Just have to be mindful that pan pastel can be very messy, as you can see, but you shouldn't be afraid to get your hands dirty if you want to make great art. Don't be afraid of dirty hands. Okay, so now that I have the first layer, I will apply a layer of acrylic to pick up this pattern. Now I'm going to decide what color. I'm going to use a very bright contrasting color, probably cadmium red or some cadmium orange. Let me try this experiment. kind of makes the felt tip dirty, but I think I can clean it. See some of the Posca markers write more clearly, like this one. This cobalt blue is very strong. See, I can always clean the tip with a tissue paper, like so. Okay, so now I will apply this is cadmium orange deep. I'm going to do that in the middle. And this is light portrait pink. And this is Azo Vermilion. Okay, so let's see how this works out. Okay. I'll just put some more marks here. Just to make it a little more interesting. Otherwise, I find it very monotonous with the checkerboard pattern. So hopefully this will contrast with the other elements. Before I apply the paper, I'm going to wash my hands just to be on the safe side. Okay, here is my riches on paper, which I had cut in half, so it is now 15 by 22. And I'm hoping the generous application of acrylic is going to pick up the pan pastel. So I will leave this on for about 5 minutes, and in the meantime I would like to feature some more wonderful talented artists who submitted their entries in my open call. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Let's see how we made out. It's really exciting. I think all the marks transferred, including the Posca pen. Okay. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to let this dry a little bit before I do a recap, so the paper will lay flat as possible. So don't go away. Okay, I hate to waste this very pretty ghost, so I'm going to do something maybe like a minimalist kind of thing. This is unbleached titanium, and I will just try without using any color and see what kind of result I get with the leftover pan pastel. The good thing about the pan pastel as a base, there's no danger of it bleeding. It really clings very aggressively to the jelly plate. I think it's because the jelly plate is naturally sticky. Let me apply some marks. Okay, let's see how we made out here. Wow, this really looks, it's an appropriate name to call this a ghost print. It has a ghostly appearance. It's almost like an etching. So we'll let this dry and decide what else I want to do with it. So don't go away. Okay, I always tell myself when in doubt, resort to collage. And I think this is a solution to the very bland background. So I assembled some of my scraps of tissue paper, and I'm going to use this fluid matte medium by Golden, and place the pieces here. Now I'm using it straight out of the jar. I'm not diluting it. There we go. That's the last piece. And the nice thing about this fluid matte medium is when it dries, it's really a flat finish, and it dries invisible. So it doesn't look like an add-on. It integrates very well to the piece. Okay, so I will let this air dry and then I will recap. Okay everybody, here's my favorite part of this video where I get to show you the finished piece. Now here is a close-up. It's a very bright colors, and I think the lines are quite effective. So that is the first piece. Now here is the second piece which I applied collage to it. So the background ghost print is very subtle, and I thought that these black highlights would give some definition to the piece. Here's a close-up. And there you have it. I hope you like this video. Please share this with your friends. And please check out artwhisperer88.com, which is my storefront. And any proceeds or donations will help to go to keep this channel going. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time.